All right, let's talk about those stubborn plumbing problems. You know, the ones that feel like they just keep coming back. We're going to go way beyond the plunger and those chemical drain cleaners today to look at a seriously powerful solution: hydrojetting.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You plunge, you pour some gunk down the drain, and for a second, you feel like you've won. But then, sure enough, a few weeks later, that drain is slow again, and you're right back where you started. It's so frustrating. It can feel like a totally losing battle.
Okay, let's really dive into this problem. We're calling this section the unbeatable clog, because for most of the tools you have under your sink, that's exactly what it is. So, why do these common fixes let us down so often? Well, think about it. Things like plungers or even a basic drain snake, they usually just poke a little hole through the middle of the blockage. Yeah, it gets the water flowing again, but it leaves all that gunk and buildup clinging to the pipe walls. And that stuff is just waiting to cause the exact same problem all over again.
So, if the old methods just aren't cutting it, what's the alternative? Well, it's a completely different approach. It doesn't just clear the clog, it actually cleans the entire pipe. And that's hydrojetting. We are talking about a stream of water so powerful, sometimes hitting up to 4,000 psi, that it doesn't just push through a clog. Oh no, it scours the entire inner surface of the pipe for a total 360-degree clean.
This is honestly the perfect way to think about it. If you've ever seen a pressure washer just blast years of grime off a driveway, then you get the basic idea. Hydrojetting takes that same intense cleaning power, but it applies it to the inside of your plumbing. And this comparison really gets to the heart of the matter. Standard methods are temporary because they leave all that nasty buildup behind. Hydrojetting, on the other hand, scours the whole pipe wall, restoring it to pretty much its original diameter. It's the difference between a quick patch and a true deep clean that actually helps prevent those frustrating repeat issues. Now, it sounds powerful, and believe me, it is, but it's also a really precise and controlled process. So how do the pros actually get it done? It's a very methodical job. A professional service almost always starts by putting a camera down there to see exactly what they're dealing with. Then they insert a specialized nozzle and use that high-pressure water to scour the blockage away. And finally, they'll often run the camera down again just to verify that the pipe is completely clear. It's a really thorough, evidence-based approach. Now, this is crucial. This isn't just a one-size-fits-all blast of water. A trained technician actually adjusts the water pressure and chooses the perfect nozzle for the job, whether they're cutting through stubborn tree roots, blasting away years of grease, or clearing out mineral scale. This tailored approach protects your pipes while making sure you get the most effective clean possible. So, besides just fixing that one super annoying clog, what are the bigger benefits of taking this deep clean approach? Well, hydrojetting is an absolute beast, where other methods just fail. It's incredibly effective against the toughest kinds of buildup. That grease from a kitchen sink that turns solid over time, the hard mineral scale that narrows your pipes, and other stubborn stuff that a simple snake just can't touch. And here's another really significant advantage. Because all the cleaning power comes from pure pressurized water, you don't need to use harsh chemical drain treatments. That makes it a much more environmentally friendly way to maintain your plumbing. This all sounds great, right? But it's not for every little clog. So how do you know when it's really time to consider hydrojetting? Here's a quick checklist for you. If you're dealing with backups in the same drain over and over again, that's a huge indicator. Same goes for drains that are just chronically slow no matter what you do. It's also a fantastic tool for preventative maintenance, especially for places with known grease or scale issues, just to keep things flowing smoothly. And I really have to emphasize this. Hydrojetting is not a weekend DIY project. This involves specialized, really powerful equipment, and you need the expertise of a qualified professional who can check out your pipes and apply the right pressure without causing any damage. And that really leaves us with this final thought. A standard drain snake might leave your pipe clear enough to work for now, but hydrojetting leaves it truly clean. It's all about restoring your plumbing to its absolute best condition and stopping future problems before they can even start. It's a complete shift in how you think about your home's drain health.